another factor, hidden factor in music, that the sounds of the environment are filtered through the language in order to create music. What is called music, whether it's Italian, German, or others, is the sounds of the human environment, technological sounds of the environment being filtered through the language or transformed in the language. The language is the metamorphic power that creates music.
What he basically has said is that there is a great relationship between the word and music, and that what happens is there's latent within the language all the various musics, and they're just waiting for some new technology to release them.
So you can, if German music has closely related to the German language, French to the French language, English music to the English language. Rock and roll and jazz cannot be sung in any other language except English. In China, they learn English in order to sing rock. And English is being learned around the world by people who like to sing jazz and rock. But you cannot sing jazz or rock in French or Chinese or Finnish or any other language.
Well, I find a contradiction there. He's saying that you can't, that if English is a literary and a linear language, how can you apply it to rock, which is an oral experience? Wouldn't non-linear languages like Chinese or Japanese be better suited to rock music in his definition?
Well, the thing about English is the only language that's measured in feet, and so it has the rhythms of tactility, and that's the appropriate language for rock, I would say, because it's measured in feet.
The important thing there that he said earlier is that jazz and rock, as he said, comes only out of the oral tradition areas of the country, and so jazz and rock come from the southern United States.
And these rhythms of the South mime the rhythms of the electric environment, which are oral in effect. The English language is very tactile, but I think that the bachymetric rhythms through tradition were measured in feet. And iambic pentameter gave it the advantage of other languages. If you're thinking of the concepts implicit in the Eastern languages that are effects of the rhythms of those languages, then the concept is much more appropriate, but those languages are not as danceable as English. So English came out as a pass through a literate environment.
He's saying that the hidden ground, that all art forms really resonate from hidden grounds that are there in depth all the time. That all the possible music are latent in the English language. All the possible music for our language. And the same for the Chinese or any other language, linguistic group. But they're all latent in the acoustic forms of the language itself, and just waiting for some new technology to release them. Anyway, that's Kroger, and it is very close to what I have done in the law of the medium.